Hey everybody, welcome back to Weaving with Ambrosia. I am Ambrosia, and today we're going to be talking about our funky fresh scarf. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Let's get started. And today we're actually outside because I shot this video previously, and when I looked at it, it looked like I was in a cave. Today we're kind of going over what we did for our funky fresh scarf in order to make these lovely patterns that we have here, and hopefully you can see them in this light a lot better. So you can kind of see we have a little bit of an indentation here from where we created our floats and our wefts, the floats in our wefts and our warp, and the other side looks pretty much the same. And we have our lovely little lace, which you can see the twist. Oop. There we go, that's better. You can see the little twist here and there that shows, and our lovely tassels. So with this completed project, it's roughly about 57 inches long. On the loom, it was 63 inches long, not including the fringe for both of these measurements. The fringe, when I originally cut it, was 7 inches long, and now that I've completed the twist and I've wet finished it, the fringe is only 5 inches long. So this project was made with an 8-2 cotton with the pink. It was done at 20 ends per inch. So you can kind of see right here where the pink is, there's actually 2 threads each time. So I put 2 threads in each slot and 2 threads in each hole when I was making this pattern. So what we ended up taking after is this Limite Biscle. I believe it's called Biscle. And I got ahead and attached some links to all of these fibers in the description. So I am not an affiliate. So if you do decide you want to do these projects, these are just links I'm sharing where you can get the fiber. I'm not an affiliate to any of these places. I do not get a commission. So if you find a better price somewhere else, go buy it there. But this is our completed project. The picks per inch for the green is 18. That's right. It was 18 picks per inch. So when we went to the weft and we beat it down, that's what we ended up with. So it's not quite an even pattern because we have 20 and then 18, but it's actually pretty close. So I was a little surprised at how close it was. And if you follow the instructions that I've kind of done in the last few videos, you'll have a scarf that looks just like this. It was an 80-inch warp. We had about 12 inches of waist, so you could have made it a little bit longer. I am not as tall as a lot of people, so I don't mind if mine is a little bit on the shorter end, although I think the standard scarf is closer to 60 inches before fringes. So being at 57, it's not terribly short. But if you're a taller person, you're going to want that full 60 inches. So I would weave an extra few inches to just take up some of that waist. And then if you like the lace, but think it should be longer, obviously you just do a few more picks of that. So you can always make these changes to make it suit you. And the links I've shared also have different colors for the 8-2 cotton and the Biscle. So if you just, you're not loving the green and pink, you don't have to do that. But this is kind of what it looks like when you just lay it out, how most people will wear it. Or it's just long enough if you like to wear it in that little knot above your throat. Hopefully this isn't making too much noise in the mic. Sorry. I've decided to try a mic because a lot of people have mentioned the sound quality. So I'm trying to improve it. Hopefully the mic helps. Or you can wear it in a little knot like this, and then, you have it front and center on a jacket or something. This is kind of sorry about that. This is kind of a light scarf, so you could wear it in fall and spring. I mean, right now it's August, so it's kind of warm outside, but it's a beautiful scarf. I'm very happy with it. My daughter has claimed it, so it's a little bit big for her still, but she doesn't see it that way. She's like, no, it's perfect. And she uses it as a jump rope half the time, actually. So just keep those kind of dimensions and that shrinkage in mind. Oh, the width. I forgot to mention how much strength width-wise. So this actually is about 6.75 inches. So 6 3/4. And when I had it on the loom, it was 8 inches. So that shrank a little over an inch. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. If you do want something wider, I used roughly 425 yards of each color. So one roll is more than enough because you'll only use about half, unless obviously you end up deciding to make it bigger, because if you're taller, you might want it longer, or you just may want a bigger width in the neck. I like the thinner scarves for around, so I generally weave at that 8 inches and expect it to shrink to 7 to 6, depending on the fiber. But that's really what I like. Some people do like the finished project to be closer to that 8 to 12 inches. If you want it to be closer to the 8, I would probably set about 10 to 12 inches. And if you want it to be 12 inches, I would set it closer to that 15. And those will get you a little bit closer to your preferred widths if that's what you want. I like 6 to 7 inches, so I usually set right around 8. But to each their own, and this is a really make it your own project. If you've been following along, I would love it if you tag me on Instagram with your photos using the hashtag FunkyFresh, so I can see your guys' scarves and the different projects you've been doing. I hope you have enjoyed this series. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. That always helps. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day. Bye.